If I was going to list out my requirements for a good hydroponic system, I would say that they should be simple, cheap, productive, and easy to maintain, and I think deep water culture meets all those requirements pretty well. And in previous videos, you've seen my work with some larger scale, kind of domestic DWC systems, and now I'm working on applying the same concept to a small scale situation, which is basically dealing with cuttings and seedlings and providing a good environment for them to grow. So this is the current experiment with that. This is a piece of 1-inch thick pink foam, the Foamular foam. Its dimensions are a little bit under 10 by 20, so it will fit in this tray and float freely when the water is in there. Aeration is one of the requirements for a deep water system, and for this little experiment, this is going to be the source of aeration, which is a 20-gallon Tetra Whisper air pump, which I like that brand a lot, and a 4-inch air stone, basically things I had laying around from other projects. So the air stone is just going to lay crossways in the middle of this tray. Okay, here it is with the air pump running. This is a 20-gallon air pump, which is bigger than necessary for this probably, but you can buy a 20-gallon pump for just $1 or $2 more than a 10-gallon pump, so it makes sense to buy that sort of thing. Also, this gives me enough capacity to extend this to more trays. Okay, so here you have the plant holder in the water. There's about 1.5 gallons of water in there. What I wanted to do, I wanted to have enough solution so that about 1/2 inch of the foam sticks out of the top of the tray. And as I mentioned, this is intended to be the home for various cuttings and things. So there's a Moscow tomato. Keep the label on it. Here's a Legend grafted tomato. There's a Mortgage Breaker tomato. There's a Moscow tomato. There's an Early Girl tomato. And here we have a bunch of basil cuttings going in. And now we have some romaine starts going in. The water is pretty deep around here, but hopefully, you know, with all the aeration in the water, these are not going to drown. On the outside I have seen some root rot, which I'm fighting with peroxide, 3% peroxide, so I will watch these for this problem. Hopefully they will all get along together. Okay, so there we have it, fully stocked for the moment. I hope that all this will work out, and I will be reporting progress as we go.